this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Amazon Pharmacy presents Painful Thoughts.
It's been a long, bumpy road dealing with yet another bladder infection. And driving to the pharmacy to pick up meds, I went over a pothole and a little pee came out. So now I get to stand in line with pee-pee pants.
Next time, skip the pain and get fast, free delivery with Amazon Pharmacy. Healthcare just got less painful.
My name is Jessa. One of the things I love the most about working for United Healthcare is that everybody matters. Every moment matters. There's a person behind every problem. I care because it's what I was put on this earth to do.
I'm Ben, and I work at United Healthcare. I am just one piece of a larger puzzle, but every piece matters. It's more than just work. We want to make the healthcare system better for everyone. I care because I want to make a difference. That's what committed to care means to me.
This one's for all my TV lovers. My Entertainment from DirecTV gets you 60-plus channels and Disney+, Hulu, and HBO Max all in one pack. But here's the thing. With so much great TV in My Entertainment, you're going to want to talk about everything you've been watching. Just remember that your friends might not be as well watched as you. Don't be a spoiler and encourage them to get My Entertainment for just $34.99 a month. Go to directtv.com/genre packs and sign up today. New customers only. Service renews monthly unless canceled. Credit card required. Conditions apply to apps. HBO Max Basic with ads begins after DirecTV 5-day trial. Learn more at directtv.com. Restrictions apply.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn. I'm inviting you to join the best-sounding book club you've ever heard with my podcast, Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. Every episode, I nerd out with amazing guests and dive into the best new audiobooks available on Audible. It's the book club for your ears. Listen to Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back. It's a brand new episode. This is Laugh With Me, the podcast with Jeremy Odem, and I'm your host.
Jeremy stares at the stats and shaking over takeout boxes. Johnny's already mapping hotels on a napkin with greasy crosses. They quit jobs they kinda hate it. Tell their bosses, catch the show. Boss just shrugs, hope it's funny. Johnny grins, you'll never know.
Hey, it's J.O., Jeremy, and Johnny with you on a brand new episode. Thank you, Johnny. You know, J.O. doesn't always speak in third person, but when he does, he loves to, mention you as well, Johnny. That's what this is all about. That wasn't a joke. I was being sincere. Like, you're my guy. Like, I was being 100% sincere. We were getting ready here in the studio. First of all, I just want to point out cat puke down here. Cat puke. Cat's getting down here, puking. That's a situation that needs addressed still, Johnny. And we're going to get that cleaned up. But while I was preparing, while I was getting set up at the microphone, I was singing, a little karaoke action. I Can't Hold Back by Survivor. So here's the thing. This is Johnny's. He was in my business here. I was getting a little karaoke to get warmed up because it's not necessarily karaoke when it's just you in a room singing. Like, so can you karaoke? I mean, what's the definition of karaoke? Does it have to be in a public place, or can you just simply turn on some tunes and sing? I mean, so I guess in your car, are you just singing with the tunes, or is it karaoke in the car? That was a little bit of debate we had. Johnny says I'm just singing. I think I had a little karaoke sesh going on. I mean, you were my audience, Johnny. I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, I'm hooked on this Survivor song. I Can't Hold Back. What a perfect karaoke jam, too. I mean, really anything from the 80s appears to probably have had its moment in the karaoke spotlight. I would just assume. I mean, the hooks, everybody's singing along, right? Isn't that what's great about 80s music? Is that, like, it's not necessarily just you. It's not really a talent as much as it's a sing-along for everybody involved. I mean, what 80s songs are being sang in karaoke and you're just in awe watching the person or people, like, singing? Like, you got to just be in the back singing as well, right? I mean, that's what makes 80s songs karaoke so good. I feel like anybody could jump right in. They're just so freaking catchy. I mean, anymore, if you sing, like, any modern, like, pop songs, like any current pop songs in karaoke, you got to have a little bit of range. You got to have emotional trauma. You probably have to start with a TikTok following. Like, that's just, you got to start there. If you don't have a TikTok following, you're not even allowed. Like, they will just shut you down. It's the way it is now, man. 80s jams, you just go up there and a lot of them have saxophones. Like, I think that was like a thing in the 80s. You had to have just kind of like the rando sax solo, which is totally cool in my opinion. Like, I'm a big horn guy, okay? Huge horn guy. Love ska music. So if you put a horn of any type, any brass you put in that song, and I'm acting like it's a guitar solo. Like, isn't that what we do when that saxophone comes on? Or if the trumpet, you get that trumpet in there. I'm rocking it. You would have thought it was a guitar solo. But we need more of that in our music. That's something we could bring back, from the 80s, I think. That's karaoke bars. Or any bar that's playing karaoke, like, they're just built for 80s music, right? I mean, they're all jams They're loud. They're so basic. It's almost dumb. It's almost music for dummies. And everyone knows the chorus because you've heard it at the bowling alley a million times. There's another outdated place, huh? Bowling alleys. When bowling... Shoot, when I go bowling? A little over a month and a half ago. That was fun. First time in years I've gone bowling. And it showed. You get rusty. It turns out, not like riding a bike. You get rusty. Oh, man. To me, it was always like, all right, if I can get over 100, then I felt pretty good. Like, it was like, all right, that was a decent game. If it was anything under 100, why did I even show up, right? But anything over 100, I'm like, all right, I'm in it. I was competing. It was fun. I think that first game was under 100, like well under 100. Braden crushed me, fellas 16, he's just stomping people. And bowling, it's one of those things where it's like you either have that kind of young dumb luck situation, or maybe gym class is helping because this is an activity they do in gym. They bowl. They have like the bowling week, and they bust out the pins and balls and carpet and start bowling in the gym. Like, that's a thing. Maybe that helps. I've never really thought about how that 1 week of, a theme in gym class could actually help develop you as a multi-dimensional, like, athlete. But if I really start to think back to me when I was that age, boy, I felt like I could compete in just about anything. Like, you put me in front of it, I understood the rules, I could go. Now, shoot, I'm probably risking a hospital stay. So physically, it's a little different. And then mentally, it's one of those things where everything needs to happen just a little bit slower for me so that I can kind of gain my pace with it. And then after that, man, yeah, it's still too much for me. But I think if I had that 1 week of gym class with that theme every week now, I think that would be helpful. I really do. We need like that for adults. Like, where can we go as an adult and every week it's just a different theme to keep us engaged, you know, keep us in the game. Did I just invent gym class for adults? Like we need this. It's not just on Tuesdays I play pickleball. No, it should be, this Tuesday's pickleball. But then next Tuesday's bowling. And then the Tuesday after that, we're going to play a little volleyball. And then the Tuesday after that, it's dodgeball, and it's going to be awesome. Like, we need this. We need this kind of structure. And where can we find this as an adult? Like, if this is out there already, someone needs to tell me. Johnny, if somebody's on this already, tell me. Because otherwise, this is all I'm going to think about. This is all I'm going to think about. Because I feel like it's going to help me be a better multidimensional athlete at my age. Like, 'cause it obviously helps. Kids are doing it, and it's working. It's working. And they're growing up to beat us. I got a 16-year-old who's growing up, able to beat me in many activities now. And I'm giving full credit to the school system. I really am. They're doing wonders there. Because, honestly, I was beating him in everything his whole life. And then all of a sudden, it's changing a little bit. And the only thing I can think of difference-wise is that he's getting this extra work in at school, and I'm just not. So that's we're going to need to figure this out, Johnny. We'll get there. We will get there. Today's episode is brought to you by Distribution Center Comedy. Have you ever thought, man, I'd love to laugh my ass off while also watching industrial-grade logistics happen in real time? Well, now you can. At Distribution Center Comedy, they've combined two American traditions, stand-up comedy and moving massive amounts of boxed inventory under impossible deadlines. Why waste your evening at some boring comedy club when you can enjoy premium entertainment while a man named Rick aggressively scans barcodes behind you? At Distribution Center Comedy, every show is an experience. Watch top-tier comedians perform while employees fulfill same-day shipping orders just feet away. Laugh at edgy, observational humor while Karen from shipping screams, "Who moved pallet 7B?" That's atmosphere. That's immersion. That's art. And the best part? Audience participation. Get selected at random to help unload a truck during the headliner set. Nothing builds community like manually sorting novelty coffee mugs while a comic bombs through a divorce joke. Upcoming events include open mic and open doc night, where first-time comics perform while first-time forklift operators learn through trial and error. How about Laughin' Loud Thursdays? 2-drink minimum, 3-box minimum. And their newest premium event, Killing It in Aisle 9, where comedians battle hecklers and inventory discrepancies at the same time. I went there last week, and halfway through a guy's bit about online dating, a pallet of air fryers tipped over. Funniest physical comedy I've seen all year. Completely unplanned. Mostly. Distribution Center Comedy is not responsible for emotional distress, package delays, forklift-related trust issues, accidental employment, or audience members being promoted to shift supervisor. Use promo code LAUGHLOAD20 for 20% off admission and 1 free steel toe boot rental. Distribution Center Comedy, where the punchlines hit almost as hard as OSHA violations. A proud sponsor of Laugh With Me, the podcast.
The thing about AI for business, it may not automatically fit the way your business works. At IBM, we've seen this firsthand. But by embedding AI across HR, IT, and procurement processes, we've reduced costs by millions, slashed repetitive tasks, and freed thousands of hours for strategic work. Now we're helping companies get smarter by putting AI where it actually pays off, deep in the work that moves the business. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like ETFs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC, SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not an investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
My name is Jessa. One of the things I love the most about working for United Healthcare is that everybody matters. Every moment matters. There's a person behind every problem. I care because it's what I was put on this earth to do.
I'm Ben, and I work at United Healthcare. I am just one piece of a larger puzzle, but every piece matters. It's more than just work. We want to make the healthcare system better for everyone. I care because I want to make a difference. That's what committed to care means to me.
Amazon Health AI presents Painful Thoughts.
Why did I search the internet for answers to my cold sore problem? Now I'm stuck down a rabbit hole filled with images of alarmingly graphic sores in various stages of ooze. I can clear my search history, but I can never unsee that.
Don't go down the rabbit hole. Amazon Health AI gets you the right care fast. Healthcare just got less painful.
Well, one of the things we wanted to talk about today, and honestly, I felt it was kind of interesting, and it's something that is not necessarily discussed a lot anymore, but it's still happening. Like, this is still something that is a frustration for a lot of people, but maybe it's just because with the invention of the smartphone and every retailer has their own specific apps now. So maybe you could search and find different things a little faster, and people are starting to catch up to that because that is actually a pretty smart move. But maybe that's why. Maybe I'm just out of the game. Maybe I've just been out of the game too long that I don't even know that it's still a hot topic. But something that came up in the Q&A that we didn't discuss last week was, why grocery stores. Everyone knows I'm a 20-plus year vet of the old grocery store industry. And why do grocery stores constantly move everything? Like, that's a question that comes up often. Well, they're not, and I'm going to answer it. I'm going to get into it here a little bit on the hows and whys and really the business aspect of it. But the thing is, grocery stores aren't always moving things. Here's the thing. For example, if you go into Target right now, and you go into the back of the store, generally right after the grocery section, so right after dairy, you're going to run right into their seasonal section, right? And what's in seasonal right now? Well, we're going to have outdoor bubbles and water toys and water guns and all this stuff and then it goes right into patio furniture and patio decorations and grilling, and then tons of grilling stuff, right? Then some seasonal candies, blah 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 blah. What are we going to have there next? Well, then right after that, we're going to be rolling right into back to school. And then what's after that? Halloween. So it's just, all right, what's the next thing? This thing comes up. People coming in July. You're always moving stuff. Why is this? Why do we have pencils back here now? Well, the pencils are always there in the pencil aisle. In your normal office supply section. But then we're going to have this section that's going to have the in and out seasonal goods. So that's one thing. People think that you should just always have this stuff. Just leave it alone. Only on the day or something. No, that's stupid. Then people will come in and they'll say, I saw this item online. The person that I follow on TikTok says that it's really popular. Where's this item? And it's a new item, right? That's how the brands get you hooked right away to want to try it, because they get the influencers and celebrities to talk about it right from the get. So that way you're talking about it and the stores want to add this new item. Because they don't want to add it. You can't just add every new item that comes through. Trust me, there's a lot of new items, thousands of new items every week. You can't just be adding all the new items. But the new items that you are going to carry, what do you think happens? Well, you got to take something out. You can't just be adding items, right? Unless it's a limited time offer and you can put it on some kind of display. You got to have shelf space for it. So you got to start moving things around. Well, then what happens when a section, like let's for example, let's say pickles suddenly became a diet trend. Okay? And this, Johnny, I know you tried this. You actually tried pickles as your diet trend a couple years ago, and all you ended up with was the nastiest farts of your life. So I don't recommend. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving health advice here. I'm just giving an example. Let's say pickles became a diet trend. So now the 4-foot section of pickles, 8-foot section of pickles, whatever you got there, and all of its variety suddenly had to be doubled and in some cases tripled because of the trend. There's all these different kinds and everybody wants this and that. You know, they want this special willy-nilly pickle because I saw on TikTok that I can lose 37.5 pounds in 3 weeks if I eat a willy-nilly pickle every 4 hours. So like, now I've got to have all these pickles. So now I've got to expand my pickle set. Well, the pickle set's right in there in the mix of the condiments, right? So the pickle set's always right next to, ketchups and mustards and mayo and, salad dressing. Like, it's in that range. And in some cases, it's got to be somewhere near the bread aisle because it just all goes together. So now, in order to find room for this new pickle set, you've got to start digging in to, all right, well, what section can be moved so that I can expand the pickles and go from there. And then it's a puzzle. Man, it's just a puzzle, baby. And that's, to me, the fun part of the grocery store is the puzzle. And it's easy when you're week to week doing the puzzle with, like, displays and whatnot. Like, that's easy. That's, to me, I do that in my sleep. Sometimes I did. But when you're looking at your everyday set, it takes a little more thought. There's a lot of analytics to it. But the point is, it doesn't always move. The grocery store is not just moving things around just to mess with the consumer. No, there's real life factors. And this pickle thing is a great example because having to find extra space for willy-nilly pickles for that diet trend, like this is real stuff that's happening, and it's happening on a daily basis. And if it's not pickles, it's this it's this blue shade of mustard that now if you put mustard on a little dab on everything that you eat for 4.5 weeks, like you'll gain a minute on your mile. Like you're gonna cut a minute off your mile. Like there's all these different trends and different things that will catch on TikTok that you're like, oh, well, now I got to carry this because it's sales. Like you need sales. So what I was getting at with, maybe people aren't complaining anymore because of smartphones. Like now it's like, all right, well, I can look up the Target app and I can look the map up of that store on the app and I can find what I'm looking for. If I suddenly don't know where willy-nilly pickles are, I can look it up on the app, and just about every store has got this option now. So maybe, I don't know, maybe people are catching on. Maybe people catching on that they've got the map in their pocket. I don't know, I was at a landscaping store a couple weeks ago, and they had the map of the whole operation right there on the grocery, like on the cart. And I thought that was genius. And I was like, man, grocery guy Jeremy from 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago, maybe longer. 10 years ago, though, for sure, would have thought this is the coolest thing, and I'm going to put these maps on all my grocery carts. Like, I 100% would have saw that, took a picture, went back and said, this needs to happen now. 100%. Non-grocery guy Jeremy now goes, oh, that's cool. But I have it on my smartphone. There you go. Rather use my phone. But it's right there. So, I don't know. Maybe people aren't maybe I'm way off. Maybe people are still complaining, but it certainly doesn't feel like people complain about that stuff as much anymore, at least from what I'm seeing online. I don't know. My algorithm's probably less grocery guy related things now than it used to be. Now it's more like, what are the best karaoke, like 80s karaoke songs? Like that's what I need in my algorithm. Because right now, I Can't Hold Back by Survivor, to me, is like, okay, Journey, Don't Stop Believing's probably an all-time 80s karaoke song. But I Can't Hold Back, it's sneaky good. It is sneaky good. Johnny, I don't know what to make of this, man. Did we solve the world's problems today? It's always good when you can come to your comedy. We're like, the Theo Vaughn or Joe Rogan on an election cycle. We're just solving the world's problems, one comedy podcast at a time. All right. Jesus. Thanks for listening.
Laugh with me when the rent's past due and the car won't start. Laugh with me when the only sponsor is my broken heart. We're hanging on this janky stream, two weird voices in the glow of a screen. If the world won't sing, then let it laugh with me.
At CVS, it matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it. It matters that we're here for you when you need us, day or night. And we want everyone to feel welcomed and rewarded. It matters that CVS is here to fill your prescriptions and here to fill your craving for a tasty and, healthy snack. At CVS, we're proud to serve your community because we believe where you get your medicine matters. So visit us at cvs.com or just come by our store. We can't wait to meet you. Store hours vary by location.
If you're a QuickBooks customer looking to grow your business without the growing pains, you need the Intuit ERP. Upgrade to Intuit Enterprise Suite in a matter of hours. It's the AI-native ERP from the makers of QuickBooks. Learn more at intuit.com/ERP.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn. I'm inviting you to join the best-sounding book club you've ever heard with my podcast, Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. Every episode, I nerd out with amazing guests and dive into the best new audiobooks available on Audible. It's the book club for your ears. Listen to Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Paramount Plus is now the home of all your BET favorites.
What? Yes!
With all new episodes of Tyler Perry's Divorce Sisters.
You've always liked a little drama.
Plus a whole new world of movies like Gladiator 2.
Now I will control an empire.
Original series like The Chi.
Just make sure we protect each other.
And live sports like UFC.
Welcome to the history books!
New home, same family. Your BET favorites are now on Paramount Plus. Subscribe now.